You just brought up. Because of all the fires here in our west, we have been breathing foul air for weeks now. So what is it doing to our health? Well, our Tori Mason took on that question tonight. Tori, I know you talked to a doctor and it's not good.
It's not, but we don't know how bad it could be. I mean, the impact of these wildfires is so severe. There are some days in Denver where you can't even see the mountains. Now, these stinging eyes and these runny noses, they affect some people more than others. But what health experts aren't sure of is how much breathing in this air is going to affect us in the long run.
You're a little bit more sore, because you're not getting enough oxygen into your body.
Runners like Luis Rodriguez have noticed a change in their afternoon workouts.
Sprinting's a lot harder when it's smoky out.
But doctors say the impact of hitting the trails after months of exposure to this air quality is still unknown.
The long-term effects of the levels that we're having in Denver are not clear.
Dr. Anthony Gerber, a pulmonary specialist at National Jewish Health, says in the short term, these smoky conditions lead to greater risk of getting a viral infection.
How that translates to COVID-19, we don't know. We do think in general your risk of getting sick or having other things happen are higher on these days when there's some particulate matter in the air.
Gerber says the masks we wear to prevent the spread of COVID-19 do virtually nothing to protect us from the smoke we're inhaling outdoors. After weeks of hazy skies, many have learned to adjust.
Makes it a little bit rough to breathe, but we suffer through it.
Children and people with pre-existing respiratory issues are more at risk than people like Lewis, but many aren't aware of the dangers they could be breathing in.
A lot of them are burning, they're burning towns, they're burning cars. Some of these wildfires, we don't really know what's burning in them.
Now, with this changing climate, Dr. Gerber says the air quality is something, unfortunately, that we might have to get used to. Now, avoiding strenuous activity outside is recommended, but hopefully we'll be able to get some relief as the temperatures begin to cool down. We're live in Denver. Tori Mason covering Colorado First.